members of our group. Let's hear it for Josh. Josh. Nice. Good. Okay, hold on. Stand by, please. You're live. Go.
A testimony isn't all about your life. It's all about your life with God. At first I thought writing a testimony would be boring, but after talking about what verses I should use in all my life events with my leaders, it was smooth sailing from that point. Hi, my name is Joshua Nuno, but you can call me Josh. I was born on May 26, 2000. I have a brother named Nathan, who's 12 years old. He graduated from KSG in June 2011. My mom's name is Sandra Nuno. She has been a KSG leader since 2007. Unfortunately, my dad left my mom when I was 1 year old and my brother was 2. After my dad left my mom got close to the Lord and committed her life to 3 things: the Lord, my brother, and me. We struggled from house to house, but my mom never gave up on us and the Lord. Whenever I need spiritual advice, I always turn to my mom, which she always tells me to never give up, no matter what the situation is. My mother has been alone for 9.5 years, taking care of me and my brother. We have an uncle named Mario, who has been my father figure for me and my brother. He would always be there for us and always give me and my brother good advice, which I thank God he's part of his life. I also have an aunt Rosie. She's been there to help and support my mom, which they are both members of Saddleback Church. My brother and I would pray to God for a good man to come into our lives as a father figure, and we never give up faith. Our dream came true. A good man came into our lives named Ramon. Since then, our lives have changed for the good. He's like a father figure to me and helps my mom a lot. I'm blessed he's part of our lives. I've been attending Saddleback Church since I was 3 years old. Even when we lived far away, my mom would still drive us to Saddleback Church. Growing up in a Christian home really influenced me to give my life to Christ, which I did when I was 6 years old after hearing the children's ministry service on Easter about how Jesus died on the cross for us so we can die. So when we die, we can spend eternity in heaven. I accepted Jesus to be my Savior with the help from my mom. I started KSD in 1st grade. At first I thought that the other kids in my class wouldn't like me, but as soon as I saw one of the best leaders in the world, Mrs. Nancy, I knew I'll be fine. After my first year, at the end of the Sunday service, I went up to Miss Nancy, gave her a big hug, and told her I couldn't wait to see her next year. Which I didn't, but I didn't know that she wasn't planning on coming back. That motivated Mrs. Nancy to come back to teach us. It's been 6 years in KSG, and she's still a leader, and I'm grateful to God she's with us at KSG. Now look at Mrs. Nancy, now head leader of KSG 401, room 215. During my 3rd year of KSG, my leaders talked about being baptized. I didn't know what baptism meant, so I asked my mom, and she told me that baptism is the next step in my spiritual life. So on May 20th, 2009, after taking the class, me and my brother got baptized by the best and the only one the best Baptist I know, Sean Hyde. Also during my 3rd grade year in KSG, my best friend Ryan and my best friend in the whole world from school came to join my KSG small group class. Ryan and I would go to a club after school on Thursdays called the Good News Club. The teacher from one of my favorite teachers, Mrs. McDowell, led the class. She's a 10. Ryan is my best friend. Is the best friend a guy could have. Last year, during a local peace trip to San Diego, I met one of the best spiritual leaders named Ace. Because he believes that everyone should be treated equally, he made a set of laws to follow every day. A, for at least 15 minutes with God. Z for zealous for God. Finally, E for everybody should be treated the same. One verse that reminds me of Ace is Galatians 4:18. It goes like this: It is fine to be zealous, provide the purpose. Is good to be so always and when I am with you. This means it is okay to be zealous or overjoyed for God even when you're not at church or when you feel sad. Thank you all for listening to my testimony. God bless you all and have a great night. Remember, never give up. Whatever God puts you through in your life, God is in control and He never lives to forsake you.
What school do you go to?
What Las Flores?
How long did it take you to write your test?
Well, at first, I didn't really want to start it. But then Miss Nancy motivated me and she started me. So, yeah. Any more questions?
How old were you when you started kids soccer?
6 years old, right?
First grade.
Oh, 6. Ryan?
Who's that Ryan kid you went
I gotta get you on video, dude.
Yeah. My brother is 12 years old. He's only 13.
Right here.
Oh. Allie.
Are you and your brother really close?
What? Yeah, but sometimes he's a pain in the neck.
These two. He is one too.
More questions? No? Thank you.